Hey guys. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Hey, mamas. Hello. Hey, Thor. Come here, bud. Come here. Hey, who's a good boy? Oh my god. All right. Whew, good boy. I don't know if I've showed you guys this yet, but this is my new tool chest that my parents got me for my birthday. I'm sure I have, but it's really nice. Got my old dyno sheet taped up there. This area is really nice to kind of keep my phone and my vape and stuff while I'm working on my car. This power strip turns on. It has USB ports and outlets, and then I've got all my tools thrown in here. Really, the only tools I don't have in here is like my floor jack, which obviously doesn't fit in there, and then my torque wrench, my Cobalt torque wrench. Now, this is what I need to do tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the shop and get a quote on how much it is to fix this. So these horns, their mounting brackets are all rusted out, so I need to get new brackets built. And then also, where the horns are, there's two screws that the front bumper attaches to the heads are snapped off, so I need to get those drilled out. One more screw over there I need drilled out for the front bumper. And then my upper inner core piping has those two big screws. One of those snapped off, I need that drilled out. So hopefully they can drill out those two, replace the brackets right here, which, I mean, then they wouldn't need to drill out those two, and then I'll be able to mount my front bumper back on. So I've been driving around without a front bumper for like 2 weeks now. Also, I don't know if I've showed you guys recently, but I got my new Team Elevate banner on. The first one I put on, I put it down too low, so the windshield wipers covered it. So I corrected that. That's really it. Everything else I've done to the car, I've shown on video. I've put some trim back in here, over by the glove box too. I'm gonna be putting all my trim back in, and that's just because part of my interior build, I'm gonna be getting all my trim hydro dipped in carbon fiber. All right, so I'm running to Walmart, pick up some milk. It's Sunday morning, but I have Monday and Tuesday off also. Got a nice 4-day weekend. So I figured, I used to love doing these driving vlogs, or I wanted to do them really often, and I never really did. I made a few videos for you guys, like 2 videos, and then I just never used this GoPro mount. So I figured I'd take today, since I'm going out, just make a little video on the way over there. Just kind of talk about things. So I'm just gonna go over just the basic plans that I have for the Slow Evo. So it's gonna start with exterior. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna do all the exterior things that I could possibly do, that I could have wildly dream of, and then I'm gonna move to interior. Interior is not gonna be as much stuff. I'm gonna do like a rear harness bar, hydro dip like all my interior shit in carbon fiber, and like a short shift or a different shift knob. Maybe get Brom racing seats to match my harnesses, or not Brom, Sparco to match my harnesses. Get my steering wheel customized, because my steering wheel's been a pain for the last couple months. I've gone through that. But first I'm gonna do, okay, so it's gonna go exterior, interior, performance, and then engine bay. So once everything's all done, I've got the car built, I've got a big turbo, I've got the interior, exterior all finished, I'm gonna go ahead and make the engine bay look beautiful. But that's gonna be my last step. So I figured I'd go over my plan for exterior, because that alone is probably gonna take me like a couple years, if I'm being honest. Parts I plan on getting. I'm sure I'm going to miss something. I'm just doing it off of memory. I've got it all written down in my wish list, you know, specifics. But talking from the front to the rear of the car. So starting with the front, impressive, and I've only seen like 2 Evos with it, 2 or 3. I'm sure there's more, but I've only seen 2 guys with it. So it's not super common, because I was thinking about Varus for a while. And the price tag on Varus isn't what kept me away. I'm still going to be paying $1,500 for this bumper. It's just that Varus is so, I don't know if I want to say overdone. It's just, a lot of people do it, and it doesn't look bad. Varus, depending on which Varus bumper you get, they look amazing, but I just wanted to do something different. So I was going to go with Viz Racing, get their OEM style carbon fiber front bumper, but it was like $2 grand, and it just looks so similar to OEM unless you get up close, you know, and realize it's carbon. So I found these guys, and I really like their bumper, so that's probably what I'll be going with. Also, I'm going to be getting the Rex Speed carbon fiber license plate bracket, so I'll have to drill into the front bumper, mount that on there, but it's basically that part that pops out and the front license plate goes on, except it's carbon fiber instead of that black plastic. Let me see what else. Oh, I have to send in measurements to get them to cut a hole in the front bumper for my tow hook to fit, because the actual bar, like the end screws off, but the actual bar is welded on the frame of the car. So I'll need to get them to cut a hole for that. As far as lips and splitters go, I might do Sieben or Sieben carbon, their front lip, because it's one of the best looking front lips I've been able to find. I gotta make sure it'll fit with this bumper though. And then an under tray, there's a big, a one-piece aluminum under tray that uses the stock mounting points, and has a little door that comes off for the oil changes, and it's by SSP or Southern Performance, Southern something Performance. It's like $400, $500, but I've read nothing but good shit about it. So hey, there's an Evo 8. I've read nothing but good shit about it, so I'll probably get that. My stock under tray is gone. I hit a possum, destroyed it, and I want to be able to get that protection back underneath there. Let's see if that's it for the front. I'm trying to think. That's mostly it for the front that I can think of right now. And then moving backwards, so front fenders and rear fenders, I'm gonna go with Victory Function carbon fiber wide body. So I've always wanted to get a wide body. And Victory Function's like a pretty mild wide body, I'd say. It's nothing too crazy. I'm not getting like the wide body molded into my car. It's not like super wide. I mean, that's awesome, and guys that do that with their cars, it looks great. But I don't have the time, the money, or a shop that's like reliable enough that I trust to do that in-depth body work with my car. So I'll probably be going with Victory Function, and I love the carbon fiber look. And for the front, I might do the carbon blades on the back of the fenders. I haven't decided yet. I was kind of bummed because you can't fit front mud flaps with those front fenders. But I've actually just put my front mud flaps on about a week ago, and then I aired out forgetting they were on there, and they got crunched against the ground and like 2 of the screws ripped off. So I just pull the front mud flaps off. So I'm running no mud flaps again anyway. The only bummer about trading out the fenders is I just put on the Varus carbon fiber fender vents otherwise they'll just be on there with some tape. Let me think. I'm jumping over a lot of stuff here, but another thing, probably the last thing I'll do because it's the most expensive, is wheels. So I really want to go with TE 37s, raised, you know, Volks. I've always wanted them. Probably going to get mag glue. I just need to make sure I can find a set wide enough to fit the wide body kit, because most of the ones I see for sale are kind of small. So I might have to have some company order them for me. It might cost extra. I don't know. But yeah, those wheels are going to be the ones I'll be going with for sure. Those have been my dream wheels for like since I got my Evo. I mean, I really like my RPF ones. Don't get me wrong; they're nice wheels. They've done me right for the last couple of years. But when it comes time to build my dream exterior setup, those wheels are going to be a part of it. And like I said, I'll need to be able to get them so they fit the wide body kit. In the back, I've already got the Veris V2 rear bumper, Ultimate Edition. But I want to get the Veris carbon fiber rear diffuser too to fit that bumper. Viz Demon, it's called Viz Demon carbon fiber ducktail trunk. Now the reason why this one's good is because instead of the ducktail going up like this, it kind of goes out at more of an angle, so I'll be able to fit a wing on top, which I want to get the Battle Aero carbon fiber wing. They're Force XL T2 or whatever, like the big ass one. It's like 74 inches. Ridiculous wing. Probably like one of the biggest trike mounted wings you can get. But I've always wanted a big wing, so I'm definitely going to be going with that. And then blue LEDs for the, or bright white LEDs, I guess, for the license plate lights. Now, okay, I skipped over a lot of shit in the front, so I forgot about the hood. So for the hood, I want to get a Veris hood just because the quality is so nice. Originally I was going to go with Carbon Creations. I'm sure you guys have seen the Carbon Creations hood. It's got like 6 vents. It's like $450. But I've heard a lot of things about them arriving cracked, heard a lot of things about the quality being ass, the fitment being shit. They don't even have holes drilled for the windshield wipers or windshield washers, so you need to drill separate holes in the hood for that. So I moved away from that. I was going to get Sieben Carbon, but I've moved past that, and I've decided I just want to save up and get Veris. Now, Veris carbon fiber hoods, there's a lot of different types. I think I'm going to go all out and just save up and get the Veris Ultimate Edition, or the Veris V2. So they've got the Veris 09 carbon fiber hood, which is like 1.5. And they've got the Veris V2 hood, which is like 2,000, I think. And then the Veris Ultimate Cooling Edition hood or whatever. It's like the V2 hood, but it's also got some side vents on the side, and that's like 2.5. So that'll be one of the last things I'll do to the car, exterior-wise. It's crazy expensive. And then if you want to get the dry carbon, it's like $4,000. So I'm not getting the dry carbon, I'm just getting the regular gloss carbon or whatever. But let me see. So I think that's basically everything except for, skirts. I'm going to get the Veris 09 side skirts with the wide carbon underboard. Those are some of the best looking skirts. I don't really like the Veris V2 skirts. The front of them looks kind of weird to me. The 09 skirts are like that classic wide Veris skirt. I think they look really good. That's basically it. So my car is going to be like 90% Veris, except for the wing, the trunk, and the front bumper are going to be a different brand. But that's just because I don't want a full Veris car. I'm kind of mixing it up. That's basically it for exterior. Maybe a carbon like Evolution X badge like on the carbon trunk, like that carbon on carbon. I don't know yet. Calipers might be another thing. I don't know if I want to get my Brembos repainted or if I want to get different calibers, but I'm definitely going to get new rotors because the rotors I have now are kind of old. I'm thinking about getting, they make black rotors, but they're painted black, so you break a couple times, the paint comes off. But I'm definitely going to get them drilled and slotted. And then the center hub, I'm going to get maybe black, maybe blue. I've seen a couple different just because my car has a lot of white exterior stuff. But once I get my new front bumper, you won't be able to see my hella supertone horns anyway, because the top part doesn't have that lines like it does with the stock one. It's just like one solid carbon piece. So really the only white things I have on the exterior of my car will be like my stickers. So I don't know if I want to get my calipers white. It'd probably be a bad idea anyway. I might get them like matte blue color to kind of match my future wheels. And in the meantime, the blue will look good with my black wheels. I don't know if I want to get my Brembos redone and painted. I don't know if I want to get completely new rotors or completely new calipers, like a different brand, like maybe a bigger brake kit, but I don't want to have to worry about clearance issues, and I don't really need huge brakes anytime soon. So I don't know. I'll see what I want to do. Probably just end up painting my Brembos, if anything, or getting a new set of Brembos and getting them painted, and then selling the ones I have. I don't know. It all depends on logistics, because we're planning on getting a SUV in the future. We're gonna have my Evo, and then I'm gonna daily the Lancer, and then we're gonna get an SUV that my wife's gonna daily, and we're gonna use for like road trips and bringing kids places and stuff. So if we have that third car, and you know I can drive the Lancer and I can keep the Evo down for a little bit, I'll take the brakes off and send them away to get redone. Now if we only have the Lancer and the Evo, I don't want to be taking the brakes off my car and having it sit, because then it's a pain trying to do everything with just one car. So we'll see how that goes. But a lot of this stuff requires my car to be down for a while, so that's why I'm doing like the smaller, cheaper stuff first. I've literally listed out everything for exterior from cheapest to most expensive. So I'm going to do the smaller things first and work my way towards saving for the bigger things. So every little update I do, every part I put on the car, I'm going to make a video on it probably. I'm definitely going to update my Instagram on everything I do. But it'll probably be a while before you guys see me getting like the hood or like the diffuser. But all the other stuff, or the wheels. But everything else I'll be knocking out piece by piece. So it'll be pretty exciting. It'll be exciting at first because the things will be cheap, so I'll be able to make changes pretty regularly. And then it'll be exciting having like that one part I'm just saving up for, rather than just saving up and buying stuff randomly and never really getting much done with the car. But I plan on making a full video explaining what I want to do to the interior. But since exterior is what I'm doing first, I figured I'd make a video now talking about that. But that's really it, you guys. I've been mad busy. I've had a lot of training going on, a lot of field ops. I'm about to be leaving for September and October, coming back sometime in November. I don't know, or I don't think I can say when, but I'm going away to training. So I'll be back in like November, so it'll be a good 2 months I'll be away from the channel. And then I'm going to be deploying sometime after the new year. So, you know, I'll keep you guys updated, but I'll have a lot of breaks and uploads on the channel, but I haven't been that active anyway. So if you guys have stayed subscribed, or if you're a new subscriber, thank you very much. We're almost at like 1,700 subscribers, which is crazy. I haven't been using my YouTube as much as I used to, and we're still growing, so that makes me really happy. I want to do some gaming videos either today or tomorrow, because I'm off for the rest of the weekend. So I'll probably upload this one first, and then I'll upload some gaming videos, just because I like to still do video game stuff. I play a lot more than I record now, but I'd still like to do some of those playthroughs on those games I've been doing. But that's really it, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, bye.